Barcelona, and the weather is just trucks. It is high wind and rain, and it's just pretty dismal to be fair. But we're on our way to Barcelona, and Amazon truck. Basically, yeah, we're on the way to Barca. Yes, I'm not fatigued. The wind got me. This car tells me every time I'm fatigued. Every time I so much as wobble on the road. It's been a great car, by the way, Siesta Camper. Great vehicles in Spain and in Portugal. Really, really good. So, just past Benicarlo. Got an hour, 2 hours to get to the free parking area I'm going to park at. And yeah, we keep going. Do I have a story for you? Oh my god, I've just lost my passport. And I've just been at the police station. So this is a video taken about an hour after I was forced off onto the side of the road by a small hatchback, where an old guy got out and pretended that I'd had something wrong with the vehicle. Common scam in Europe. And basically, while I was distracted, his accomplice, or he himself, on the way back around, lifted my bag out of the van. So I'm not going, I'll go through it more later in the video. Sorry, I will say that. I'll bleep it. There's no money in it. So he's taken my bag, he's taken my wallet, he's got my passport, all my identifying documents. I'm due to fly out on Monday. He's got my bag. So, and 50 cents. All my cards have been cancelled. They were cancelled straight away. I didn't even worry about waiting, because all my cards have been cancelled. Everything's just cancelled, and the embassy is trying to get me, is sorting out a letter for me so I can still fly on Monday. I've just spent 2 hours at the police, who were amazing, to get the letter to explain what happened so that I could fly out. And poor old Callum's waiting at the airport. I'm an hour away from him, and I don't even know which terminal he's in, so I need to check that. But look, it's okay. I'm fine. I didn't get hurt, which was the main thing. I was stupid. It was just, I've seen this raw, but to be fair, he was so earnest about having to cool these brakes down, and I know this isn't a thing, you know, so I do kick myself a little bit for it. But yes, I'm incredibly calm, because this is my life, you know. This stuff happens to me quite a lot, and the worst thing you can do is get upset, because what are you doing? You get upset, you're just giving yourself stress. So it's taken me a long time, but I've been in worse situations. And if you see this, you got nothing. You got literally nothing of value. Well done. I'm not even going to wish bad karma on you. So this place has a pizza restaurant up there. Thanks, Carly, for finding it for us, because last night I was a little bit twaddled. And for those, yes, I did retrieve Callum 6 hours after. So he was happily sitting at the bar drinking red wine while I was stressing myself stupid, to be fair. So these are the showers. Got the 2 beds going in the van. Not a bad spot. And the day, apparently for the rest of the day, we got sun until we leave, until we take off. So how good's that? But positivity. This little van, in the scam, foreign vans and obvious rental cars get done pretty much, and people driving on their own. So going to be a blow up doll in the front of that van next time I come travelling. Anyway, that's it. So La Sagrada de Familia in Barcelona, designed by Gaudi. never finished. Unfortunately, we can't get in because we don't have tickets. We can't get them. So if you come in here, book your tickets well ahead of time. But hello, I think this looks good. That's a life-size chocolate model of the church outside. But we need to go over the side with the sun to see it properly though. But yeah, let's go across. What you doing there? That's it. I'm going to step back so you can see how bonkers this is. Look at this, right? Stepping right back. Look at the amount of people that are there. I'm really tired, I'm not going to lie. So we're on the one stop off. He's on it as well. See, just proof I did pick him up from the airport, just so you all know. Because I knew he was worried. I got droopy eyelids and I forgot my sunnies. But here we're going to hop on and hop off. Bus, Barcelona. We're just going to sit here for 2 hours. Sagrada, do you familiar? I'm on the hop on and off bus. I don't normally do these, but it's not expensive and basically it's a little bit easier. The city's pretty well spread out. So we're doing the orange side first. Hopped on at Sagrada. We don't know where we're getting off. It's Playa Palau. That's Gaudi's lamppost. Both of them. That's them there. Interessante. Hotel which is above the train station in Barcelona, right? So we walked up because we just wanted to get a drink and to get out of the cold because it's a bit cold. And this is what we've come into. It's all set up like a space station. Look at this. It's crazy. So Hotel Barcelona. I'm just so beautiful. Come on. Come on, come on. Look at that. Wow. Yum. Yum. I've messed mine up. Happy Valentine's Day. Final day, hopefully. We'll find out when I go to the airport later on if I can fly or not. Can't get anything until I book in. But we shall see. You will be updated in this. This is a good campsite. Australia 3, Barcelona. Really, really lovely. You know, I love footprints in the sand, right? They really mean something. So, we're obviously under a severe weather watch here. Horrendous, isn't it? Absolutely horrendous. This is footage from Instagram from the day after the event. After a pretty crappy day yesterday, which to be fair, I'm pretty lucky to be honest. I went through all my stuff and things that I thought I'd lost were actually tucked in another bag. So the only thing that gentleman got was my R.M. Williams wallet, which I'm pissed about because I love that. And the bag that my friend bought me and I'm pissed about that as well because I really liked it, and of course the passport, but it's all replaceable. I've got my wits about me, okay, and of course obviously I normally, when I live in my van, have everything separated. I lost the first part of this. A car come up beside me flashing his lights and beeping and while gesturing at my vehicle, the back wheels. He'd come into my lane, so I really didn't have any option but to sort of slow myself down and come off onto the shoulder. So when I came up on the shoulder, he reversed up virtually right on my bumper, so I couldn't just drive off. And he was out of the car and blocking my exit and at my door. So at that point, he sort of tried to open my door and, hey, your car is smoking, your car is smoking. And I was like, oh God, what's going on here? So I hopped out of the car. He held the door and I turned around to grab my bag. And as I grabbed my bag, he said, no, leave it, get the water. So I grabbed the water and then I reached into my bag and he's like, no, leave it. And I said, I can't leave it. If I close the door, I lock my keys in. So I grabbed my keys out of the bag and went with him, and he was spraying water and the brakes were standing. And at this point in time, he was just hyped up. Go around the other side and do the same. And he did the same, and then he turned around and said to me, now, do you have more water? And he said, now, you do this for 2 minutes, and if they're smoking, don't start, and if they're not smoking, start. And then he just turned around and ran off. Now, by then, I'm thinking, something's odd here. So I got back in my car, and I just drove it slowly to the next rest stop. And at the next rest stop, I leant down to get my bag, and it wasn't there. And that's when I knew he'd robbed me, basically. So the learning curve from all this is don't stop if you can. Now, I really didn't have a choice. He forced me over onto the shoulder anyway. I was stopping. And all I'd had to do was turn that video on and literally video him. And I think he would have left. Come at you pretty fast, right? So he's all flustered and freaking out. And like I said, he looks like he knows what he's doing. He's an older guy and they're running a scam. So it's simple as that. But stay in your car, pick up your camera, and it doesn't matter how flustered they get with you, right? Stay in your car, pick up your camera, film them. And that is the end of the story, really. Learn from my errors. Got nothing except a wallet, an old wallet. So, and give me a bit of a headache and maybe a few more days in Spain. So, all in all, good outcome. Good morning. I had a great day yesterday. Went into Barcelona, wandered around, got the hop on and off tour, forgot about the world in general and just enjoyed my day. So today I need to find out if I can fly. I've got to go to the airport. Suppose I should give you an update.
What?
Callum doesn't know I'm live. Okay, so the update is that I'm in the airport and I'm through customs. I haven't got through passport control yet. I've got all the guarantees to get home that I need. So thank you to the Mossos, to Qatar, to the Australian Embassy and to Australian Immigration, and to the everyone that's looked out for me. I appreciate it. I'll give you an update when I'm through customs, which will be a little bit later in the day. Through. Now I'm having a shower. I'm getting a shower because I need one. Shower, got 5 hours, through all the passport, customs, everything. I'm out of here. See you in Doha. There you go. The view of the day. Officially, I feel a little bit of grief at the gate, not too much, but a little bit. So officially on board. Doha next week. Alright, cheers. That's it, really. Till Doha.